Hello YouTube, Ray15 here, and that was my hand. Wow. What great way to start a video. This is Ray15 here, and I'm going to be doing a collection video. I haven't done this in a few years, and last time I did it, I deleted it from my channel when I did that big deletion. Basically deleted all the videos I don't like, except for my very first video, because, yeah, you gotta keep the first video, right? Anyways, I'm going to do this. It's going to be a long video, so sit back and just enjoy. So, let's get it out of my chair, and I act like it was very hard to get out of my chair, because, don't know. But anyways, let's start. I don't even know where to start. I'm going to put this light on, because this side of the room doesn't get as good of lighting. So we're going to turn this light on, and then we're going to do the Dale Earnhardt shelf, and Austin Dillon and Ty Dillon. But anyways, lighting is crap over here. I'm working on getting like a light that goes up there, that goes down on these. But anyways, never mind that now. We have the 2014 Dale Jr. Yeah, this lighting works better. The 124 from 2014, the win from the 500. This is one of those, camera work is great today. This is one of those rookie cars that they made. This is the Michigan one. Focus. Now we got the Earnhardt Jr. 2004 Daytona 500 win. Then we have Dale Sr.'s 1998 Daytona 500 win. And we got Dale Sr.'s rookie car, which this was really cool to get. I think it's 80, or yeah, 1980. I believe it's, whoa. You guys missed that, but I knocked this car with my elbow, and it fell off. I think that's a lesson of nothing. Thank you, thank you. I think it just wanted more attention. This video's going off great. It's like, why aren't you going over me yet? You know, just fell and interrupted us. Anyways, got Ty Dillon's autograph on the 2012 truck. Very nice, clean autograph. It came out very well. And then we got Austin Dillon's championship truck from 2011. Yeah, because he won nationwide in 12. Or wait. Yeah, he did. It's 2011. Yeah, 2011. 2011 NRA truck. And then this is the 132 scale. It's not 143, but it's 132, I think. Dale Jr. Busch Series car. The number 7, not the car that he won the championship with, but it's the Busch car that I think is like one of his first starts. Really cool to have, though. And then that, we get some 64s. This is the Bristol Bass Pro Gold car. Really cool car. And then we have the 1996 Japan car, the AC Delco car. And then we have some NASCAR Authentics, the Dale Jr. Talladega win. And then we got the Dushine car. And then we have a Spin Master Nationwide 2015. And then we have the Dale Sr. last win at Talladega. Lots of Talladega on this wall. Daytona 500 164 win from 2004. And the 98 164. So I have the 164s and the 124s of that. And that one as well. So 2014 Austin Dillon. And then the 2008 Dale Jr. Hendrick. I'm going to say Dale Jr. as much as I can in this video. The Spin Master Kelly Blue Book. I don't know why that was a southern accent, but it is. We're having fun here today, folks. The Austin Dillon Tracker Boats Paz Pro car. What year was that? I think it's 2016 or 15? 16 probably. The Darlington Throwback 2016? I think so. That's a card game. Dale Sr. on it. My Grammy mom sent me that. And she sent me a Dale Jr. blanket as well, which is not on my chair right now, or else I would show you. That's a thumbtack. Oh, someone's going to get injured. We're going to move this over here. Oh, gee. Lots of safety in the way here. We have the Chase Elliott. Oh, I need to stop this before it gets out of hand. It's already an overused meme. Chase Elliott 2015 Xfinity car, and then the 2014 Nationwide Series rookie car. Why did I say Nationwide Series? Because I finally got it right. In other days, I would have said they were both nationwide cars. So, good for me. And notice when I said, yeah, I almost said Xfinity. Bill Elliott, that was worth it. 1980. Here's the bottle that car came in. I took it off the base because I was like 1985. Okay, this is cool because this is honestly, like, the 80s is the golden era of NASCAR. I don't care what you say about the 90s. The 80s were the golden era of NASCAR, okay? The 70s was good. The 90s were okay. The 80s were fire, okay? That is a great car. Bill Elliott probably would have been my favorite driver. It would have been a toss-up between Elliott and Senior. Anyways, Chase Elliott. Oh, I did it again. 2015. I'm gonna act like I didn't mean to do that. 2015 Spin Master, and then we got the Authentics. We have the Chase Elliott. I should stop saying his name in general. The Daytona Xfinity win, the 3M, and then the Mountain Dew. That was worth it. Chase car. It's a Chase Elliott chase car, and it doesn't even have the yellow rear wing or spoiler. Shit. 17 Chase Elliott car, and then that's the pole winner. Yeah, that's the 2016 pole winner. And then we have the nationwide cars from 2016, and then we have the Darlington and Texas wins, and 164 and the can. And then here is his first ride car I got for like 30 bucks because it's Chase Elliott. He's garbage. I'm kidding. The Darlington win from 2014. I need to get the Texas and the Chicago win. Yeah, I'm falling behind on Chase Elliott, which I don't really care because I'm buying Indy cars like crazy right now, folks. The 2014 hauler, I think that's 14, has to be, or 15. And then let's save these for later. Ha! I'm gonna make you wait until the end for those. Ha! You've been bamboozled, I think. We're gonna go on to Trevor Bayne. If you didn't already click off the video because you're gonna be seeing nothing but NASCAR, then I'm sorry. Well, just wait. We got the Trevor Bayne 2017 Advocare, 2016 Darlington Throwback, the 2014 Advocare, 13 Cargill Beef, and 2012 Roush Fenway 25 years, 2012 Wood Brothers Racing. Wait, or that's, where's that 2011? Yeah, that one's 2011. That's 2011. And then we have the 2013 Pillow Pets. And then we have the 2016 Advocare, the regular. And then we have the 2011 Honoring Our Heroes Fastenal car. And then we have the 2013 Henry Ford's birthday, I believe. And then we have the 2012 car signed by Bayne and Leonard Wood. And then we get on to, oh yeah, and then the 2013 Holler. And then we have the 2013 Pillow Pets 124, the Winn-Dixie 124, Cargill Beef, and then the Iowa Win. And then we have, oh my god, it's a dead bug. Wow. Those things infest my room, dude. I'll find like 1 or 2 of those a day. I don't know where they come from. Probably because I have my like window open and they come through. Anyways, 2011 Texas Win. 2012 late model signed that came signed with all of them. And then we have the 2012 car signed and the 2015 car signed. And I got these both signed in person, those two. Oh yeah, and then the 2011 Daytona 500 win, which is like the holy grail of my NASCAR collection. I got this in 2012, and I became a Bayne fan 2010-ish. And I bought this in 2012 because I was a kid that had no money. And I went to the Brickyard 400. I saw this, had a panic attack, bought it. And, okay, cool short story about this car. When I bought it, there were 2 versions on the table. There was one for 20 bucks more that was already signed by Bayne, and it had Glenwood. So I'm like, do I buy the autographed one, or do I buy the non-autographed one and save 20 bucks? And so after like 10 minutes of decision making, I'm like, I'm going to go with the non-autographed version. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, and I'm going to try and get this autographed like tomorrow. Now I'm a kid, right? I don't know how to go get autographs yet. I'm like, oh, how am I going to do this though? And then we walk like a mile after we buy the car, and Trevor Bayne was doing a meet and greet at the Sprint tent. Yes. It was so easy to get his autograph. And then we got the bonus, we got Leonard Wood on there too. It was a great day. And I was so happy to get this car signed. This has probably been my pride and joy ever since then. Really cool. My first ever time meeting Bayne, and he's my favorite driver. Just sold me as a fan forever. Okay? It was awesome. And we have the mini helmet from whatever year that was. I bought this in Mid-Ohio, so I'm not really sure. I want to buy his new mini helmets, because those things are actually cool, and they're like the real paint schemes. But anyways, enough of that. We spent too much time already. 2014 Bane Authentics, 2015 Bane Authentics. Props to Chris Aurelio for sending me that one. 2016 Darlington Throwback, and 2017 Darlington Throwback. Oh, gotta breathe. Trevor Baines, that's the 2015 hero card. I want to get that signed sometime. We have the winners cards for 3 of his wins. I have every single one of his NASCAR wins. I want to get an ARCA win custom made. And yeah, hopefully he can get another win eventually. He's definitely come close. 2017 Richter 400. Anyways. Oh, excuse me. And before that's more exciting to go over this early. I want to go over this really quick, because I want to get all of like the this stuff out of the way. Like, it's still cool stuff, but like I have cooler stuff that I enjoy more than this. Now, Mark Martin's 1998 set, the chrome and regular, 99, 2000. These are all of my dad's cars. He collected before I was born. He bought like a couple. He was a big Mark Martin fan, so that's what he bought. And these 3 as well, the 1983 cars, those are his. I'm not going to say that they're mine, even though they technically are. He doesn't like care for them as much as he used to, but I'm not going to say that they're mine, because they're his. And these are mine, the 2001 Michael Waltrip. Mikey! And then we got Casey Kane's signed car that I got signed at Wayne County like 2 years back, I think. But he was a really nice guy. I got a picture with him and stuff. He's a really cool guy. Really like Casey Kane. Hope he runs the Indy 500 someday. 2007 Michael Waltrip. I want to get these Mikeys signed one day. I used to be a really big Michael Waltrip fan as a kid because of the chrome wheels. Yes, that's why I have a lot of Michael Waltrip cars in my collection, because as a kid I was like, man, those rims look cool. Now this is kind of like, looking back at it as a kid, like this car should be my holy grail, because I was a huge Richard Petty fan. Like, Richard Petty was my guy. I have like there are these VHS tapes of like his career, and like the packaging of the VHS tape is like all like duct taped together, because I had it as a kid, and I was like, I watched those VHS tapes like every day of the Richard Petty like story. Good times. Simon Pagino's a Menards hauler. I had no place to put this, so I put this back here. Yeah, works. Hopefully I can get that signed this year. Then we have Lake Speed, his 124, the Purex car. Let's move Pagino hauler because okay, there we go. See, I wanted to show you that, because that is a sweet car. And plus I wanted a Lake Speed diecast, because another children's story. As a kid, Lake Speed actually raced go-karts with us in the road racing series. And, yeah, he brought this big semi, and we didn't know, my mom didn't know who he was, and he brought me over to him, and he's like, you want an autograph? My mom was like, what's this dick think that we want an autograph for? And he pulls out, like, the Lake Speed card, and my dad's like, that was Lake Speed. Like, he told my mom, he's like, that's Lake Speed. He was a NASCAR driver. And so I got Lake Speed's autograph as a kid, and that was probably one of the first autographs I ever got. And plus, as a kid, when you can't meet all the NASCAR drivers, you're like, wow, I got a NASCAR driver's autograph. Like, it's like the coolest thing. And so Lake Speed, met him as a kid and kind of grew up liking him because of that. Then we have a Bobby Hamilton Marines diecast that my grandpa gave me. He had it because he was in the Marines, and he had a Marines car. So and then once his fire burnt down, like his house burnt down like a year ago. They were like sorting through stuff, and he found that, and it's been in his computer room forever. And he just brought it to my house one day, and he's like, "Here, have it." This is another grail, I guess. I have Richard Petty's autograph, my only Richard Petty autograph. I need to meet him, though. I haven't met him yet. That's why I want to go to a NASCAR race and try really hard to meet him lately, because he was my hero as a kid. I got this in a garage sale, and get this, it was like $5 for that signed Richard Petty hauler. Huge steal. A lot of that stuff, I'm just going to tell a story now while I'm taking a while. I got a bunch of stuff a long time ago at a garage sale. Some guy that we're friends with, dad, some girl that we know's dad died, and he was a big collector. He was basically a hoarder of racing stuff, and so they needed to get rid of all of it. They knew me. The dude that was hosting the sale told me, just anything that I want, put up on the table, and then we'll barter over it and see how much he wants. And then I put like probably a good $1,000 worth of stuff. And then he's like, well, what's your first offer? And I'm like a kid all shy, and I'm like, 50? Just like seeing how far we'll go from there. And he's like, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, like 50, you know, I mean, we got all this, and he's like going through it all. Of course, he probably wouldn't have done that for anyone else but the little kid. But anyways, I'll keep pointing out garage sale stuff, and you probably get mega jealous at the price I got some stuff for. Wow. That's the Petty Tradition. Got this for like 10 bucks at a toy show. Lee Petty, Richard Petty, and Kyle Petty. Now, guys, if you're really wondering, you know, how do you get this like good stuff? I mean, eBay is a really good place to go to, but probably the best places are, you know, garage sales, flea markets, toy shows, because those are the people that might have really cool stuff like this that you'd like, that don't use the internet or to put it up on eBay, or they don't know the price, what it really would be worth. So really, you can get cheap stuff like this at flea markets, you know, toy shows, stuff like that. So I want to point that out again. Scott Pruitt hauler. Let's try not to take too long here. And then this was given to me by a family friend, so I'm not going to get into too detailed about that. And then the 164s. I like the 164s. So let's move over to the sports cars now. We're moving back and forth. Oh yeah, I should go over the top of this just because we're over here. Elio Castroneves, these mini helmets. This is probably a rare one now. Signed 2014. They had these mini helmets, and yeah, they're really cool. And of course, you got Elio in the back there. And then I have the 124 to match it. Really bummed. Oh wow, I don't even have it displayed so that you can see the signature. Okay, and then see, he put the 3 on the wheel. This Auto Road 124 is actually probably really rare now. Really bummed I didn't get the 118 in 2016, but whatever, I'll find it eventually. Justin Wilson, signed hero card from 2015. That was really neat to get in 2015. Didn't get the hero card signed in person. I was late to the autograph session, and so a bunch of the drivers signed like multiple hero cards, like a big stacks of hero cards. So then when the autograph session ended, the drivers were busy and had to go, but all the people that were late to the autograph session could still go through the line and pick up all the hero cards. So I got that. Thankfully, though, that Mid-Ohio weekend in 2015, I did get to meet Justin for real. So I did get a last autograph from him. Moment I'll cherish the rest of my life. Dario Franchitti, 1998, signed. It wasn't signed when I bought it, but I got this at the garage sale, and yeah, it was like $5. Anyways, 1998, 143, kart model. I'm going to be sad and say when I got this as a kid, I didn't know what it was. All I knew was Dario Franchitti. If I could go back to that garage sale, I would have a lot more stuff to show you. Like, think about this the more I tell you about the garage sale. All the stuff that I'm getting is already amazing, and he had even better stuff there that I didn't really realize back then. But anyways, signed Dan Weldon, 05 hero card. Then I got some bikes, Valentino Rossi, Nicky Hayden. I do have Nicky Hayden autographs, but I don't have them up in my room for some reason. But a moment I'll cherish for my life, too, is meeting my hero, Nicky Hayden. And if you hear a bell, that is my cat. Ben Spies. So I got the 2 of my favorite American riders. Nicky Hayden, of course, was in MotoGP, but then Ben Spies was an AMA forever, and he went to MotoGP, so I had to get his bike. Here goes Matt Kenseth's Dollar General 2013, and there's another, that's a push ping. That's the safety hazard that was over there. Wow. Wow. Let's just go over some side IndyCars here. 69, Mario Andretti win, signed the Giant Lightning. And then 1977, AJ Foyt. 1992, AJ Al Unser Jr. They just come with the pace cars as well. And then we have Al Unser in the 1978 win. And then I still want to find like the Rutherford and the Bobby stuff. I forget what else I'm missing from that set. Probably some more. But yeah, I already went over that. And now let's just do the sports cars because we'll get into that. There are still more NASCAR stuff on the bottom here. But let's just do the sports cars. We're 20 minutes in and we just need to go over stuff now. We have the 2001 call me stupid, 5R, C5R 118. I kind of went blank. That's me in the reflection. Yes. But anyways, that's the Dale Sr., Dale Jr. car. Very nice. I have it in a display case that I built myself because I am a man and I make my own shelves. Boom. There's another C5R 164 signed by Johnny O'Connell. That was a really nice guy. I gave him the car to sign. He's like, wow, that's a really nice car. He's like this old guy. He's like 60. Really nice guy. I love Johnny O'Connell. He's so nice. The C7R Hot Wheels 164. The C5R 143 that goes to that. Missing the windshield wiper. Don't know why, but it is. Probably because whenever I like got out my dad's these. Oh yeah, another thing to point out. These are also my dad's. This is probably my dad's like grail car. Like he had this and he kept like gloating about it. He's like, oh, how much is that worth on eBay? And I'm like, probably about $50. And I went on eBay, like checked it before he asked. Like it's probably like $50. Honestly, this car goes for less than what he thinks. He was like, man, that car's probably up in like the thousands now. But no, sorry, Dad. It's still cool though. I love it. And then we have the Jordan Taylor in the Rolex 24 DPI picture. I wanted to get something DPI and modern into the shelf because it's not very modern. And I'm going out of focus. Here we have some Daytona prototypes, Memo Rojas and Scott Pruitt, Memo Rojas on the top. The 2013 program car, and then we have the 2008 Rolex 24 Daytona Win. Not signed yet. I want to get Montoya to sign it and then maybe meet Franchitti someday. Don't know. But yeah, these two. Oh yeah, and then my Grail car signed by John Fogerty. Really cool car to get signed. I might take it to Mid-Ohio again this year and try to get Vassar to sign it. Maybe I'll end up someday with the whole group. But these two were bought at Gearheads by my good friend Kevin's Racing Photos, which you'll see in more videos this year. Does Rain Race podcast with me. We're on Skype all the time. Really good friend of mine. Shout out to you, Kevin. You're an OG. He gets a really good discount at Bob's, and he bought these. We're just, you know, he was going ham that day buying a bunch of stuff. He just put stuff on the table, and he's like, "So you want these?" And I'm like, "I don't want to say no, but I want." So he just did it, and you know what? The deal he got from Bob, I bought him B-dubs, so don't think I'm like I still owe him more though. Anyways, the Bentley 124, the GT3 Continental, a really cool car. I did a review on this, which is still up, I believe. So check that out. Might leave a card whenever I edit this. We have the R8 143, and then the R18 143 from the year they won. I gotta think, is Fassler? No, he's not. He's okay, good. I was trying to think, is he gonna be in the Corvette at Mid-Ohio? I was like, no, he's not the full-time guy. Anyways, then we have the 2010 third place R15. These three I got into a pack for $30. If someone, I told you eBay does work too. Someone sold these three plus like an Audi A4 for like $30. Well, okay, it was $50, but then the A4 that came with these three, I sold that on eBay for $20. So basically, I got it for like $30. So this is the holy shit Grail car of the year. Now, did anybody know that this was made before I bought it? No, they did not. No pictures on eBay of this car. Nothing was released ever on this car. It had to have been a promo. And I got it on eBay for, guess what, $30. $30. To say NASCAR D48 and Kevin were jealous is an understatement. Especially Frankie, NASCAR D. The Daytona Prototype Fanatic is what his name should be. But, of course, this car had Zach Brown, Mark Blundell, and Mark Patterson, and who's the other? Martin Brundle. So, yeah. Grail car. Really cool from 2011. And then now we go on to the Formula 1 shelf. The Formula 1. I need to get more modern stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to dust the shelf with my duster. Trusty duster. I only did that because it was near me. Anyways, I got embarrassed, so I had to dust it. Anyways, we have 1994 Ayrton Senna. I don't know what the scale is, honestly. I think it's, you could say probably 124, maybe 130. No, not 132. Don't know exactly what it is, though. So it's a 1994 car from Ayrton Senna. Then we have the, what is this? 77, I think. It was 77, 78, I had to think. The Mario Andretti car, and that's signed in gold, if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. This is the USA car from, I think, Mini Champs. Really, really, really cool car that I always forget that I have. Michael Schumacher go-kart. This is an interesting piece. Yeah, very interesting piece. That's all I can say about that. It's a very interesting piece. And then these are my Barago cars that I bought from Gutswear. Sebastian Vettel's 2016, very low grade Ferrari. 2016 Hamilton. And then we have Ayrton Senna's. The helmet's kind of messed up, but the Ayrton Senna, I think this is 88, I believe. This packaging honestly looks like it's from '88. You can find F1 cars in the Onyx boxes like this all the time, but it's really hard to find like a Senna. You can usually find Prost for McLaren, but Senna is really hard to find, obviously. And then this is a 1993 Senna 118, which I don't know if I'll ever find. This was produced in 2005, and it has a McLaren sponsorship instead of Marlboro. I don't think they had Marlboro that year, honestly. But still, they had the McLaren sponsorship. He was teammates with Michael Andretti. So it's got Kmart on the back wing. The decals on the back wing are kind of like chipping away, so that's what makes me kind of nervous. But it's still an F1 118 of Ayrton Senna. And it did have like a base for it and like a box, but the box was like crumbling away. But for the price that I got this for, I'm not going to complain about the decal chipping. I paid like $500 for this. Yeah, I'd be complaining, and I'd probably get my money back. But this is probably a good $15. Anyways, now back to the NASCAR. This is Jeff Gordon. I figured I had enough Jeff Gordon stuff to where I could get a shelf going. That's NASCAR Authentic from his last ride, and then out of the box, I bought 2. Then we have Last Ride, the ARP member club. I bought that one because I went to Kentucky that year, and that was the scheme you're in, so it's like the last paint scheme I saw Jeff Gordon run in person. The 24 Ever car, the race version, and then the 2014, 2016 3M Race Day, and then the Rainbow Warrior Exalta from that year. Jurassic Park, and then a signed 1994 Brickyard 400 ticket signed by Jeff, and then in the Brickyard 400 landing as well. And I dropped the thing, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Anyways, we got the Rainbow Warrior 124 from that year, from 2015, and then the regular Homestead car, not the race version. And then finally, with the NASCAR shelf, we have Michael Waltrip 2008, Martin Truex 2010 signed, 2010 Michael Waltrip. That's the action version, not the CFS. The Delphi Mark Martin, and then if I can get in the light, a signed Lampala Montoya 2010 124. Then we have Marcos Ambrose's Twisted Tea, and then David Gilliland's Love's Travel Station. So that's my trusty mini fridge with the Star Wars America, Kylo Ren, Alexander Rossi, DJ Kennington, Jizz. By the way, it is now the 21st, and this has come out. So go get your Baja Blast, folks. And this is some Ale 81. If you ever had Ale 81, it's the bomb. This is salsa from Kentucky. Gotta try that soon. And then this is the Genesis, not really. This is the Xbox 360, Xbox One Duo, the monster graphics. And then Grand Theft Auto, which is where you get some shit going. Monster Energy Supercross and Forza 7. I also have Project Cars 2 and some other good games, like I said, of course, on the Xbox itself. And this is the 360 games plus some One games. Look, you got some Maddens, Forza 5, and 6 is in that case too. I just don't have the case of 6 at my brother's. Horizon 2, 17, 16, NASCAR Heat Evolution, Project Cars 1, Valentino Rossi the game, which is a very good game. And then I have F1 2016, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10. And then I have 17 that's on the Xbox. I got that digital. Didn't keep up with the case collection. Hopefully F1 2017 goes on sale one day and I can get the actual case so I can keep it going. World of Outlaws Sprint Cars, which David Land, you want it, come get it. Even though it's signed by Craig Delansky. Come get it. Son. I will rent it to you for if you buy me an Indy Car 164 at IMS, I will loan you this so you can do a Let's Play with it. You can keep it for like a year. But I want the case. Oh, I mean, I kind of want the case back because it's signed. But still, I will loan this to you. Grid 2. The only reason I wouldn't sell it to you is because it is a good game and plus it's signed. So, Grid 2, 2K14, NASCAR 09. Unless you can find it for $10. I just thought about that. You'd basically be spending $10 to loan it. But you could probably find the game for $10. But still, I will loan it to you. NASCAR 09, signed by Elliott Sadler. This man really bunked me on this autograph. I had this case out, and it's obviously like a special edition case because Jeff Gordon's on the cover. Don't know how I got it without Jeff Gordon on the cover. I mean, well, actually, if you invert it, it does have Jeff Gordon. Oh, wow, look at that. It does have Jeff Gordon on the cover if you look on the inside. But anyways, I have this game with Elliott Sadler on the cover. Don't know why, but I did. And I went to get it signed, and this man tried to walk in front of me. Like, I have this special case that he's probably never seen before. And I'm like, Elliott. I end up screaming his name like a billion times. Like, Elliott, because I need this sign. Like, look, it's special. It's special. Like, and he didn't sign it until, like, late. And he turns around and gives me this. Don't know what that is. Look how special this is. I don't know how rude. I'm not gonna be that guy, but still. I sound like that guy, but I'm really not. Thank you, Elliot, for signing the case. NASCAR 2011, the game, Inside Line 14-15, and then, yeah, so on. This game is another one that's like, man, that was made. But anyways, stop talking about that. And this, I'm not going to go through all of them, even though I could. Oh, that's from Dion the Mall. He said Corey, which is my friend. But anyways, big, giant case of hero cards that, you know, these might be hero cards that I have, like, doubles of. They are the doubles of ones that I actually have. And, yeah, so... And if you want to know how I'm paying to go to the Indy GP, that's it. I save like year-round to go to it, and this is $63 in coins. So if you want to know how I'm paying to go to the GP of Indy, that's it. That's how I convinced my dad to go. And then these pedals, I haven't even gone over my wheel yet, but these pedals are the T3PA Pros. And Chris, if you want to see a demonstration of how the rubber mod works, yeah, see, I can push all the way down with my fingers. So screw you. And then there's the clutch pedal. The clutch pedal sucks, in this, but that's the only bad thing. All metal, and they're metal, unlike the tires of Greenlight Indy cars, like David Land says. Really nice piece. They're all metal, really nice. They were 80 bucks on Black Friday. And then this has my name on it. The F1 rim for, oh geez, for Thrustmaster. You got the little dials, you got all the nice buttons. It looks realistic and stuff. It's not realistic size, but it's still cool, nice and sturdy. It doesn't like slide around on the base like the regular rim. And by the way, this is the TX base, and it has the Ferrari rim. Nice click on the, this is probably my favorite. I like this rim because you get the click, and also they're both on both sides, so I can shift up and down with the one paddle. These don't spin, these work, and those are the little toggles, all the buttons work. The little dials are probably my favorite because I can just drive and change my brake bias. And then this, I usually do roll bars. But anyways, really cool. This is what I'll be using when I do gaming videos in the future with my PC that I'm going to buy someday. These are my Oakley racing gloves that I use for sim racing sometimes. Depends how I'm feeling. Depends how fast I want to be. I've got a bunch of koozies that I use. Got another Rahal koozie. Believe it or not, these are all racing cards. Those are all cards. And then this, Kevin and I had fun in Indianapolis and we destroyed it. Anyways, yeah, these are eco batteries. So, if you ever want to know, you know, if you pretty much this room, if you get the gist, it's pretty much you want it, I got it. Let's turn this on because that'll help, I guess. We're gonna go over IndyCar 164s now. Then we'll move to 19s. Then we'll go over Rahal. Show us a little extra stuff, and then we should be done. So probably another good half hour. This will be an hour-long video, folks. Marco Andretti, signed 2016, signed by Michael and Marco, and then the 2017, signed by Marco. Oh yeah, and then my sound, I have this. This is actually a really cool setup, how this goes. We have the actual shell for Bane, and then we have the sound bar. I forgot what that was called for a minute. It's just hooked up to the TV, which is the gaming TV. Play video games on that TV. And then I watch races on that TV. So my room is like a dream. I just wanted to point that out. By the way, this is Luke Skywalker. I found this at Toys R Us like a few days ago. Really late to buy this, by the way. And it's actually kind of rare now. They didn't even have it at Walt Disney World. Like, I went to Walt Disney World like 2 weeks ago. I think you might, if you're listening on the Rain Race podcast, you'd know. Anyways, they didn't even have this figure at Walt Disney World where I wanted to find it. And you know what? I found it at Toys R Us. My life is confusing sometimes. Got a little mall poster there, by the way. That's a little like double. Got the Clone Wars 2008 164, and then we got the 2015. I got that with the 118. It was like a bundle for like 60 bucks. Great deal. And it's mint too. It's like not a scratch on the package. Thomas Scheckter 2004. And then we have Sam Lawrence Jr. 2002 Indy Racing League champion. I was gonna say 3, but then I saw on the package. Wow. I love the gold. I love the chrome rims on this car, just around the outside. Really makes it. Hopefully I can get it signed. 2004 signed Hornish, and then 2007 signed Hornish. Don't crucify me. I think it's 7. As my chair squeaks, and that hurts. 2014 Indy 500 program car signed by Mario and Marco. The 2015 program car signed by excuse me, Dixon, Power, Hunter Ray, Munoz, and Kimball. The 2016 signed by Hinch, Hildebrand, Kimball, Chavez, and Newgarden, and Munoz, which he was like in tears when he signed this after the race, so like it's all like discombobulated. Anyways, we have this car, which is freaking amazing. 27 Indy 500, signed by Sato and Alonso. I mean, Mikhail Lotion, we'll always remember him, but Sato and Fernando on the same car for the 27 Indy 500. The winner and the GOAT. Wow. that was luck, folks. And then we got Pagenaud's 2014 GP of Indy win, which is likely rare now. 2016 champion car, 2016 regular car, 2017 Menards. And this car, this is Kevin Rollins, my boy Kevin, same Kevin as before. I bought him this car because one night on Skype he was like, I really need a Kenseth car. So yeah, I bought him one from Grand Slam Collectibles. Unsponsored, but you know what? Whatever. 2007 711 car from Tony Kanaan, signed. I got this at a antique store in Indianapolis. Same with that one. 2008 Tony Kanaan, signed. Those were like $3. Great deal. Tony Kanaan 2017 signed. Munoz 2016 signed. Oh wait, 2015 signed. My bad. Munoz 2017 signed. Chilton 2016 signed. Chilton 2017 signed. 2012 test car, and the Rossi 17 signed. Bourdais 2017 not signed yet, and then this is a Bourdais / Alex Lloyd 2011 car. Now this car is cool because every time I look at it, I just remember 2011 bump day where Alex Lloyd bumped out Marco Andretti last minute, and he bumped him out by like 5 spots. Like that was what a run at the end of that qualifying. So I just remember Alex Lloyd in this car. Plus it's Bourdais on the cover here, but yeah, Bourdais and Lloyd shared that car. We got the Helio Castro Neves 2016 Shell Pennzoil car, the 164, not the 118, as I point out now. Signed, and then, that's a nice signature by the way, Helio. And then this is the 2014 Yellow Submarine. The only Helio 164s I buy are the 164 Pennzoil cars, obviously. And then we have his signature there. Kimball signed 17. Kimball signed 15. And then Kimball signed 2012. Pippa Man Fantasy car signed, and then Pippa Man Fantasy signed 17. And then Hunter Ray signed 2008. Hunter Ray signed 2011. Hunter Ray signed 15. Hunter Ray signed 17. Kurt Busch, the Shertone 2014 164. The Will Power 17, not signed yet. That's my shirt. I'm wearing an Ohio Pride shirt, boy. 2015 Will Power. 2013 Power signed by Cindric and Will Power, which was sold to Chris Aurelio by Brian Page, which was then given to me for Christmas. Thank you, Chris Aurelio, and thank you, Brian Page. Will Power 2009 164, the Penske Truck Rentals car, sexy car, signed. Yeah, look at that. He's ginger back then. Cool for him. Connor Daly 2017, and then Fernando Alonso. Hey, we got Dan Walden's 2004 164. And we have Hinch 2013, given me by Chris Aurelio once again. 2014 Hinch Greenlight, and then the 2015 Hinch and 17. Then we're here, we got Dixon's 2016, Newgarden's 17, and Newgarden's 16. And way up here, we got Eddie Cheever Jr. with the anti-roll bars and stuff like that. And Sato signed Long Beach. Hawksworth signed, Hildebrand signed Hot Wheels. Hildebrand signed 2012. And Sarah Fisher signed 2004. And the rarest of them all, the car that Robbie Noonan doesn't even have, the Sarah Fisher 2008 164. Now I'm going to put my hands down because that was tiring holding it up there for that long. This is my window, by the way. I have too much stuff in it, but you know, it's at the point where it's like, fuck it. That's my table, my bedside table. 2 IndyCar tires, which I think I told David Land this once, and he was surprised. He was dumbfounded. This is actually the Goodyear tire on the bottom. Is an IndyCar tire from Teo Fabi's 1989 win with Porsche. There's no like certificate, but my dad and my uncle got this tire from the race, and they say it's from Teo Fabi's car. I will take their word for it. This is a Hoosier tire from an F1600 car. And then, with my mom's crafty work, I have the IndyCar logo on the bottom of the glass. Yeah, it's on the bottom of the glass, so it's not even like gonna like do anything if I like spill shit or stuff. And then here, let's go to the NASCAR Authentics on the wall here. We've got Stenhouse, Sonny D, John Force, Blaney, Dylan, Kyle Busch, Kansas win, Aquafina, Kane, Eric Almirola throwback. Truex Pocono, Truex Bass Pro, Jeffrey Earnhardt throwback. Kansas throwback. Mac Tonight, McMurray, Reagan Shriners Hospital, Stewart Homestead, and then these are the only 17 cars I have from this. It's Newman, Dylan, and Kurt Busch. Let's move his hat back. That's my Hyundai 200 hat. The Viper signed by Hunter A. C7R. That is the AMG GT3. And we have two Ford GTs, and then the Cadillac. I think is this ATS VR? Yeah, ATS VR. And then we got Sammy Swindell. This is Sprint car diecast now. Donnie Schatz signed 2014, 13, and 13 Knoxville, and 11 Knoxville. That's 10 Knoxville actually. 2010 Knoxville. It's not, yeah, I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, see, 2010 Knoxville signed. It's the gold car, probably the most OG Schatz Knoxville car. Rico Abreu signed 16 or 15. Probably 15. 15. Then we got Tony Stewart. That one's signed. Hard to see though. Signed Stewart 13 sprint car. Lazowski 2010. Casey's General Store. Ed Lynch Jr. Signed 2010. And Craig, not signed, but Craig Delansky Big Game Tree Stand. That's not signed by the way. And yeah. And then this is a sprint car side wing. Oh geez. And I don't know who it's from, but it was all black. So I picked it up and I got signed by Kyle Larson and Casey Kane, who were there that night. And we're almost done, folks. We're getting there. That's my cat having a slumber as I do this. Hey, kitty. Who are you? I just woke her up. Here's another keynote. Okay. Look at my cat. Oh, Jesus. Look at the cat as I put the helmet. As I take it out of its bag. Say hello, kitty. Hold on. This is taking too long. Come on. I don't want you looking at my cat for like half the video. It's just, look at her. She's actually entertaining you, isn't she? Okay. Okay, I need to stop shooting my cat. Get this out. This is worth showing you. In the end, you know, you might be like, man, this kid's wasting a lot of time getting a helmet out of bag. In the end, it'll be worth it. Boom! Was it worth? That's me. You can see my legs now. I'm embarrassed. They've got the GP3 Carbon Series. See, that's how shiny it is. You can see me in it. The reflection. Got the Hans things that aren't actually there, but they could be. Helmet. $900 helmet that I'm just rolling around the floor. Oh Jesus, yeah. And then the visor goes up. See, and it doesn't go up any farther than that. So like either way, if you put your visor all the way up, it's still in the cool position, which I believe in the cool visor position. If your helmet has an FIA sticker on the freaking visor, saying you know your helmet's legit, okay? Your helmet's not legit unless it has an FIA certified sticker on the windshield with visor. Shut up. I need to shut up. The Budweiser Dale Jr. flags, Ohio State, 101st Indy 500, and then American flag, because America. And then that's a Rusty Wallace balloon. I should give that to Robbie. Wow, I should. I am Indy flag. I am Mindy. 2014 starting grid poster, and 15, and then 16. And then we got 14 signed starting grid, and then 16 unsigned. This is signed by Wilson, which is a kind of a plus. And we got Jacques Villeneuve signature there. Oh yeah, and then this is all of the newspapers from every Indy 500 I've been to. So, yeah, that's that. Okay, let's go to the 118s now, over here. This is the only thing I've not gone over. And we're gonna take more time. Buddy Rice, this is the 2004 winner. I don't have a box for it, but I have the winner. That car. And then we have Canon 13 with the figure, by the way. Hunter A 14 with the figure. Montoya didn't get a figure because it was shit. We got the Rossi with figure. Very, very nice car. And then we got Sato with the figure. So all the figures that I could. And yeah, very nice. This is like the Weldon shelf now. We have the 2011 William Rast winner car. And then the 2006 Weldon car, which you could see back there with light, there is a signature on the box right there, but you can't see it. That's the Weldon car from 2006, and then the 05 Weldon car, which is signed on the side. So I have 2 signed Weldon 118s and the 2011 car. So that's quite a collection. And then we got the 2007 Marco Andretti 118, and then 2008 Indiana Jones, 2008 Star Wars, which is signature. Came out probably the greatest, I think, a Marco signature has in a while. And then we have 2015 Marco, 16 Marco, and then a Alex Tagliani 118. That was given to me by Christopher Aurelio, and it's not signed, which is why I still have it, because I still have yet to get it signed for him. Danica Patrick 2005, Danica Patrick 2008, 2011 signed. I should get the oh yeah, that's right, that's what I need to go get signed by her this year. The Hinchcliffe 2014, Hinchcliffe 2015 with the medallion from when I go to Hinchtown Hammertown, Hand Me Down. And then this is 2017, which I gotta show off this car because it is so freaking beautiful. I mean, look at, I had to super glue one of the winglets back on. Okay, at Mid-Ohio, one of these broke off, and then it got lost in my car, and like, moral of the story, 3 months later, I was cleaning my car out and I found it. So, and then here we go to this shelf. We got Pippa Mann's 2014 Susan G. Komen, Max Chilton 17 actually, 118, 16, 118, Dixon 15, and then Hawksworth 15 signed. And then this one's signed by Ganassi and Scott. And then the Chiltons are also signed. We have a Power 2008 Long Beach Champ car, which was just like a few days ago to the day, like a few days ago, 10 years to the day. I think it was like 2 to 3 days ago when this was being recorded. That's signed by Power. I got this signed like 10 minutes after I bought it from Wildman Enterprises, and he was like, "Wow, nice Champ car." He's like, "That's really cool, mate." He actually said that too. He said, "Mate." Tony Stewart signed, what was it, 2001, 1999, 118. Then we have Zanardi 118, and then Jacques Villeneuve 1995, 118. So really cool. I should put that on the Indy 500 cars, but like that's such a year gap in cars from the Indy 500 shelf. All right, it's beginning to get a little hot in my room now. Probably because I've been talking so much. Anyways, cat underneath the Rahal shelf, this is the Genesis which actually, let me go over these because I would feel bad if I did the Rahal shelf not last. By the way, that's a Rahal car that I have a double of, so I just put it here for randomness. I'm not even going to go over these, just look at them. I would have felt bad if I did these last and not the Rahal shelf. Anyways, now that we're good, now we're Gucci. This is a print from one of my friends from Indy Racing Images, Brody. And then we got some hero cards, 17 hero cards signed. And we got 2007 Champ Car hero card signed. And that's another IRI Images. Those are my feet. I should have wore socks. I feel embarrassed now. Then we have me again. Hi. We got the entry list to the Firestone 600. Texas Motor Speedway kindly sent that to me. Signed by Graham too. This entry list. These were given to me by Wildman Enterprises. That guy, every time he sells me something, he seems to add in a little extra something for me. He's just been so not kind to me, and I'm not, once again, not sponsored, but I mean, this guy is the G. He'll definitely try and hook you up with what you're looking for. He acquires a lot of great IndyCar things, and he's such a great guy. First time I bought from him, he gave me, I don't think this was the first time, I think, but he gave me those United Rentals and Pengrade jerseys, the crew used jerseys, and he sent me these prints with it. And then the second time I bought from him, I bought the William Rass car, and he threw in the Zanardi 118. And then, well, no, that wasn't the Zanardi car, but then I bought the Weldon from him. Third time I bought from him, I bought the 08, which I'm going to show these now, 08 Graham Rahal race use gloves, which you're like, that signature doesn't look like Graham's. It does, because if you can look at this, this is his 2007 signature. This is a little Graham Rahal info for you guys. And then 2007, in 8, he was kind of working on a signature. It changed 3 times, Rahal signature. It kind of had that weird kind of longevity to it. He did this with his G's quite a lot. He kind of like made it longer and weirder. And then there was a time where he got used to like what this is. And then there was a third time. I have one of those, I think. Yes, this. There was a time in like 2015 where he just put a line where the top of the G was. He kind of started doing that. And then now, 2017 on, every signature I've gotten from then, he's made it the same as what it used to be. So he started out with like the longevity weird signatures, and then he started doing, you know, this stuff. Obviously this one he kind of screwed up on, which I got this signed in Mid-Ohio by like myself, so I know that one's not fake. Now, I have questioned the legitness of these. I don't know 100%, but I'm like a good 85, 90% sure. Like I trust Wildman. I know if he didn't think that they were authentic, then he probably wouldn't have sold it to me. So that's giving me hope. He used Pumas then, like it's not like a fake there. But I want to take these to Graham and get them like authenticated. Like I want to know. But like I do believe Wildman wouldn't have sold to me if he didn't think so. So yeah, we got the 2012 Ray Hall Hero card, and then we have 16, him battling with Pagenaud. I kind of like this picture. It kind of just shows, like, you know, Pagenaud and Ray Hall's battles. Because I'm a Pagenaud fan, too. I like Pagenaud. But him and Graham have had the run-ins. You know, Long Beach is all Graham's fault. But, you know, throughout the junior formulas in 16, you know, they had run-ins. And those two are probably the best racers side-by-side I love seeing. So, we got the Acura NSX GT3, 12/100, the print that Graham was in. I gotta get that signed. Now we get to the top of the shelf. This is where all the exciting magic happens. We have a Ray Hall Lives the Dream Mid-Ohio. This is from the Mansfield News Journal that I got to my house. And then I got the ticket signed after the race, so I added that in. It's kind of something I've been doing with my Mid-Ohio stuff lately, is winning like a picture or anything, and then I put the ticket with it. And here's some bags of confetti. That's Mid-Ohio. And this is actually Texas Smart Speedway. They sent this to me. I put a little baggie and put the sticker on it, but they sent this to me. It's actually really cool. And then here's the diecast. We have his 08 McDonald's, or 09 McDonald's, I should have said. Then we have the 2014 124 Auto World. And then 1995, I'm going to say it 95 or 94, Bobby Ray Hall 124, signed by Bobby. And then we have the 2012 118. And then the 2016 118, signed, both of these. And then this is the Champ car, the DP01. Only unfortunate part about this is it's broken, but I did get the wheels back on, and they look fine displayed. So if you look at it, it looks fine. But I only paid $60 for this, which is cheap in this car's terms. So yeah, hopefully I can find it again so I can take it off of the base, because I can't even like try and get this car to stand up on its own because the screws on it are like shot. So Texas Motor Speedway once again came in clutch and sent me this bobblehead for free because I didn't get to go to the race. They're OGs. They've really hooked me up with so many things. I got the sweet entry list, I got the confetti, and then I got the bobblehead. These people, they don't have to do this stuff, but they did because they're cool. Okay. Then we got Graham's Fontana win. That's the only little tidbit of Fontana win that I have in this collection. But I'm hoping soon I can create a custom for that car, because Indy Cows actually did come out with that. This is the Mid-Ohio mini helmet that I got signed by Bobby as well. The Ohio State mini helmet. I was at this race, so I kind of had to get the mini helmet, even though it was a little overpriced. I really want to get it like a display case for this someday, like a box. But as of right now, it kind of stays in its little box, so I don't get any dust or anything on it, unlike my other mini helmets. We got a signed print that Chris Rillo sent me again. I have a lot of great friends, if you haven't noticed. I really do. Then I had that little, oh yeah, and then the little gift card for Graham. The lady at Steak and Shake was like, just take it. Who cares? And then we have this print in the middle from Mid-Ohio in 2016 that I bought at Mid-Ohio, like during the race weekend. Some guy took a bunch of pictures on Saturday, sold them on Sunday. Got it signed by Graham, Bobby, and David Letterman. David Letterman was a really cool guy to meet that weekend, and he told me, he was like, you can't take the signature to court, but me and you both know that it was me. So, yeah, what a good guy. Really cool. I just need Mike Lanigan's signature, but that can wait, whatever. 2009 Oval 164 signed, and then we have the Road Course 164. And then here we got 2012, which took me forever to find, but I finally found it like 2-3 weeks ago. Really cool. I actually had this car out of the package, so I have basically all of these cards except for the new ones out of the box. So I have doubles of like all the way up to 14. So that's fun. We have the 2013 car signed, and then we have 2014 signed, 15 signed, 16 Steak and Shake signed, and the United Rentals, and then most recently the United Rentals turned for Troops car. Really cool. So that's that wall. And we're going back here. We have the Lego Graham. And we have my customs. We have 08 Oval, the first Indy 500 start, and then 2009 Indy 500 start, and then the 2008 first win car, 164. And then we have Courtney Force's drag car. So, I mean, 08 custom is probably my best custom that I've done. But then these cars are not too shabby. Like, they're not good, but they're not, like, terrible. Now, finally, I forgot to go over, like, this wall of these 164s. And then I have some stuff in there I'd like to just kind of briefly walk through and show. We have 2014 to 17 tickets. And then we have all the winter 164s that I have. This is a bigger collection than 118s. Jill DeFran 2003 signed 164. Daria Franchitti 07 winner. Weldon winner. And then the signed 2012 Franchitti. 2013 signed Kanan. 2014 signed Hunter Ray. 15 signed Montoya, and then Rossi and Herta signed 16. And then we have an unsigned Sato as of yet. This is the race version, like I showed in my review. And then we have Pagano. I told you what I've been doing for the Honda Indy 500. We have Pagano, picture of him winning, and then the signed ticket. I gotta do this for New Garden soon. And that's like my 3 out of 100. Like the 30 Indy 500 I went to was the 100th. So I have that sticker still. And then oh yeah, and then this poster is a cool little Marlboro poster from the 90s of, that one's Alan Jr., I believe. And then I have another one out here that I'll show you in a minute. Now, in here, it's really messy. I'm not going to show you behind me because it's like really messy. I'm a little embarrassed of that. There's a NASCAR tire right there. There's Nicky Hayden's autograph. Some sheet metal from a sprint car race. Another I Am Indy flag. The Le Mans poster. That's a piece from a sprint car wing back there. Some more posters and stuff. Kyle Petty banner back there. Some trophies and a picture and another trophy. And that's the first ever steering wheel that my dad had on a go-kart. Oh yeah, and here's the old Ferrari base. Kind of sucks. Piece of paper fell of it. No, another piece of paper fell of it. But yeah, really sucked. Really bad base. That came stock. So I move those. That's really cluttered right there. As I move that. Let's take a look. I got like a futuristic Indy 500 poster, Herta and Rossi signed program, some Daytona prototype, hero cards, and then we have the Steve McQueen Le Mans poster, and then this is my only Brian Clausen autograph right there. So I want to keep that one up. Yes, keep that one up. 1986 Browns poster of the game that I went to, and then we have those, and then Indy 500 garage sign, and we have some diecast, and then I signed Alonso hero card, and then we have the 100th running poster from the race. That's a really cool one I got for $5 in the Black Friday sale. We got a Tanner Faust poster there. You can barely see that signed, and then another Rossi because that was the one that broke. If you watch that review. There's my ticket holder that I use, and it has a crap ton of tickets. Ryan Newman, and then we have the bottle collection from all the 500s I've been to. And these are a bunch of racing books and programs. These are a big stack of magazines and racing books. These are a bunch of regular books, and then those are some WWE figures. Undertaker, Kane, The Rock, and Cena. So, I don't collect a lot of action figures, but like those are the guys that I like. Those are like my favorite guys, and yeah. So now, finally, let's just look out here. That's a Hinchcliffe poster that I won in Hinchtown Hand-Me-Down. That's signed. This is like coming up the stairs to my room. And then you come up here and there's this like thing. I got some flags. 100th running. 101st running. And we have bottles, Miller Lite bottles, milk bottles. Corbel Champagne from Mid-Ohio. Coca-Cola from the 100th running. And here's a Superbike rider glove. Fuzzy's vodka bottles. Oh yeah, and then the poster behind is Paul Tracy, same Marlboro poster. Then I have milk bottles and stuff. Oh yeah, and then the Gangsko Red Dragon art. Richard Petty shelf with the old Pepsi bottle. More bottles, some more diecast. Some good stuff. There's a bottle of Crystal Pepsi. Spider-Man popcorn bucket. Probably there's a door with a bunch of stickers on it. And probably the coolest part going up to my room. So you get all the posters going up the wall. So here this is kind of like first day, you know, 1911, Ray Roon. Then we got the rear engine roadsters, rear engine that era. I got Parnelli, Jim Clark. I think that one was Jack Brabham, I think, right? And then that one's a Novi, really cool stuff. And then we got Foyt 77 winner. And then also some rear engine, I think that's an Eagle. That's either an Eagle or a McLaren, and then you got the turbine in the background. Kind of showcasing the 70s and 80s, well, kind of 80s, ooh, almost fell. 70s and 80s, and then we got, you know, Lion Dyke and his track record, and 2015 Montoya going down the Yard of Bricks. Really cool art going to the Yard of Bricks, kind of like showcasing the 90s. So you got some cool eras, and then of course it came with the futuristic poster, which I don't really care about that. Oh yeah, and then another cool thing with the Ray Hall stuff. This is a Medizone Champ Car hat signed by Graham, which that one's really cool to get. And then we have some more hats. That's a National Guard hat from Graham, and then a Ray Hall Letterman Lanigan from 15. That's a Steak and Shake hat that's signed from 17. Joey Logano signed hat. Baz Pro, Austin Dillon. Brant, Justin Allgaier, a signed Biffle hat. Interstate Batteries, Joe Gibbs, Dale Jr. Oh yeah, there's my signed Hinchcliffe hat that I don't think I've worn yet. Then there's a signed Hornish hat under that one. And then we have Jonathan Bird's Connor Daly hat, and then a Hildebrand hat underneath that, which is what's under that one? Oh yeah, underneath this brass knuckle hat is a JD Motorsports. Then we have USAC for when I wear when karting. That's a Steak and Shake visor, and that's my 2016 Steak and Shake hat. The GoPro hat, like an Ohio State thing, and then Chase Elliott. And my newest one that I've been wearing a lot, this 15 Ray Hall. Then we have a Sunoco hat signed by a bunch of Xfinity drivers. That's a Ray Hall 2008 hat, and then another 15, or 16 hat, I mean. That one was. Oh yeah, and then a front wing from a sprint car that's like full front wing. Oh yeah, and this Elio car is going to be a custom, and it's soon to be Zach Beach because it was defected. Because it doesn't have the, that's my feet again. It doesn't have the logos in the side pod. So, keep up to date with that. So that was an hour-long video showcasing my collection. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Kind of get a basis on showing you guys my collection. And I'll show you guys what I got. And if you saw anything in this video you'd like to see reviewed, just let me know. I might do a review or two. Probably not. Next video will probably be the IMSA video, unless I do something else. It might be the IMSA Pure Sounder vlog. So, like, subscribe. More to come in the month of May. And if you want to listen to me banter again, listen to the Rain Race podcast on Apple Podcasts and Google Play, and on YouTube at Deductive Rain. Watch my other videos at RayHallFanatic, www.youtube.com/c/RayHallFanatic15. I have a couple other videos, lots coming up in May. Gaming videos at the end of the year when I get a PC, hopefully. So yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.